Alright guys, we're back continuing my quest through map 8 for the first time. So this is path 3 in section 3. I had missed the recording there of the what the nodes were here, but basically, and so I threw it on from the other champion from like the next fight, threw it on the beginning of this one. But that's fine. It's just Hurt Locker and Aggressive Regeneration are the main ones we got to focus on. With Hercules, it's just insane. We're just going to build up to a special 2 and let it rip. Really not going to be doing any damage. It's Power Shield. That's the other one. It's Power Shield, Hurt Locker, Aggressive Regen. So they're going to be, if you don't hit into them, they're going to be regenning, keep getting stacks of regen. You can only do damage when you throw a special. We're going to look at that special too. We're already ramped up with Hercules and bang. The difference with the as you go up with other days, you might have to throw a second special afterwards, but on day one special 2 was more than enough. Here we got Black Panther Civil War. Just got to be careful with stunning him, even though I'm not going to get my stun reflected back on me because I'm Hercules. But I was still worried about that. Just because I'm used to that's the style I'm used to playing against him. But it's fine. Same thing. Bait some special 1s. Build up to a special 2. Let it rip and let Hercules do his thing. Really, there we go. We got our special 2. Get a nice special intercept. And down goes Black Panther Civil War. Same thing for the next fight. After a little flex there. We got Juggernaut. So similar thing, just it's a little bit longer here. Because you got to wait out his unstoppable every time he throws a special. But other than that, it is not too bad. We get clipped there a little bit, which I guess as the days go on, it looks like I'm recording this as I've continued to do. Like I think I'm doing it for the 3rd day now. Certain fights I've gotten better at, and certain ones are still a little tricky, but this isn't too bad here. Again, he's racking up quite a few stacks of the regen. If I can get him to throw his special. There we go. Now at least we'll try and do like a little bit of a combo just to try and get those regen stacks down. And then we get a nice fat special 2 again. And down goes Juggernaut. Hercules, super OP. Next up. But then again, lots of champions have a nice big special 2 with Power Shield. So here we got Night Thrasher. Same idea. Build to a special 2. Nice intercept there. Again, try and bait out a special. Just let it rip with a special 2. See, didn't quite take him out. So we'll just attack in, let him bait out a special 2 here. Get to a special 1. And the special 1 should be more than enough to take him out. Done. Next, we got some community nodes. We've got this Stark and Head Spiderman with Conflictor, Power Snack. Really enhanced special 1 with Hercules. I'm not too worried here. You'll see after just a couple hits. Again, Conflictor, so that first parry is just going to give him some power. There. And a Cosmic against Stark Spidey. Gets rid of his evades. Boom, he's done. Next up, we've got the Guillotine. This here, again, this is one of those boss killer cross fights. I'm not sure if I'm really that great with these cross fights. On the bosses, I kind of keep my distance, and this one kind of rewards you for getting multiple hits in at the same time. So I haven't really taken advantage of this node yet. But the idea, this is just a plain guillotine fight, nothing really to worry about here. It just gives you the boss killer cross fight The lane killer cross fights, you get it for that fight and the next 3. For the boss killer cross fights, you don't get it for the fight you're on, you just get it for the one next fight that you do. And I am still working on my timing and how I got to do these bosses, but I'll show you what I did here against Spider-Man 2099. I know, like, Nick Fury, I've seen rips through this guy, no problem. Here he's got kinetic transference, ticking time bomb, evasive maneuvers, and mercy. Mercy is the most annoying thing. I can't remember exactly which fight used to have mercy, which boss had it, but you basically want to evade his dash attacks, like evade his attacks to build up mercy charges on yourself, and you want to build up a bunch of those, similar to like Stark Enhanced Spider-Man, building up your poise charges, and then you want to parry to transfer them onto the opponent, and while they're running down, that's when you're going to do your damage. So it's a little tricky to get the timing down here. Plus, when you knock him down, he's going to get an auto evade, so that's no fun either. So I didn't really do such a great job here at the beginning. I did end up throwing some other champs at him, but here, this is my first attempt at it, so really wasn't that great. But the idea here, again, try and build up those, like the green with the white heart there. So there, I parried and then threw the special 2. So at least I could get some decent damage done to him. But he also has his resistance that he naturally gets. So it's definitely very tricky here. Like, I want to throw some big heavy attacks, but again, he gets his evade charge there. So now we've gone into our invulnerability. Sorry, I had gotten a message there, so I had to zoom in there for a second. But we get a little bit of damage in our invincible phase, but we don't really do that well here. But at least it gave me a little taste of what the fight is. I went ahead in afterwards, tried to see if I could do anything here with Apocalypse, and I didn't really do that great of a job here. Again, you're going to see it's kind of like you're treating everyone like a Stark Enhanced Spider-Man. Back up, build charges. But so many times these days when I back up, I accidentally parry, and that just, again, I'm trying to evade. Sometimes if I evade too soon, I'm not getting the charge. If I evade too late, I trigger a parry instead. It's a little frustrating, I'm sure, and I think that's why if you have champs like Nick Fury, someone who can do some like serious damage over time, I'm sure does a great job here. But I couldn't fit him on, and even Apocalypse I'm not keeping on my team anymore. I've swapped him out for a Professor X to help me out on the nodes that you need non-contact hits. And I've been using Professor X to help on those, so I got rid of Apocalypse from from my team. But in this first day, I had him. So I did get a little bit of damage done to him here, but not a huge amount. I think I might have thrown my Dr. Doom at him, maybe taken off a few percent, but I don't think I've got the recording of that. But then I've got the final taking out the rest of him with Hercules. I still get in a little bit of damage here with Apocalypse, but really nothing too crazy here. But again, still trying just to figure out the mechanics of this fight, and again, just getting consistent like evades with against Spider-Man 2099. So here, and again, without triggering parry, because when you trigger parry and you're not prepared, you also, I think when you trigger the mercy, you want to be throwing a special attack when you do trigger when you transfer over the mercy charges from you to Spider-Man 2099. Now again, just countering him in general, just attacking his specials without knocking him down is not a problem. As long as you can avoid the parries, you can see I'm picking up a whole bunch of dexes here. And that's the only way you're going to do some damage. And again, unless you're using like damage over time, which again, I think Nick Fury, as I've said before, is probably one of the best for this one. But I got a nice run in here, taking 55% of him in one shot. Again, baiting his specials, not really the problem here. It's just building up those mercy charges at the same time, trying to build up to a nice special too. That's my plan as I'm going in here, and that's the goal. So I've already picked up like 15, 16 mercy charges. I'm going to go ahead, transfer them over, get a nice big end to that special too, drop some heavy attacks in. I know he has his evade charge, so when I attack in, he's likely going to get the evade, but that's fine. But now I can go ahead and here, I'm not sure. He doesn't have the mercy charge on him. I am getting some nice crits at the moment. So I'm not sure if that's a little bit of a bug. But I am able to get some decent damage in here. Not quite the same as at the beginning of the fight. You can see I'm still getting some decent crits there. But at the same time, though, I'm building up my mercy charges again. There, I get a nice, I get them transferred over, get a nice special intercept into a special 2. Nice big crit at the end of it. And again, so this was actually, I thought this was the nice method that I want to continue doing. And down goes Spiderman 2099. So I hope this helps. I know it's not perfect, but this was my first shot at it. We'll see you in the next one.